Welcome back to my YouTube channel, everyone. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications, so you never miss any of our fascinating videos about rare coins, history, and hidden treasures. Today, we're taking a deep dive into a story that's truly mind-boggling. We're talking about the 1981 penny, one of the most common coins in circulation, yet some versions are worth staggering amounts of money. Stick around as we explore the incredible history of this seemingly ordinary coin and its connection to the world of rare coin collectors and investors. So, let's start with the basics. In 1981, the United States Mint produced billions of 1-cent coins, all with a face value of just 1 penny. This coin was part of the familiar Lincoln cent series, featuring the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, or front, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, or back. But despite being produced in massive quantities, certain 1981 pennies have become some of the most sought-after coins in the numismatic world. Why? Well, let's take a closer look. To understand the value of the 1981 penny, we first need to understand the minting process. Back in 1981, the U.S. Mint produced the majority of its pennies using traditional methods, striking copper-plated zinc blanks with a design that had been in circulation for decades. The penny has been in circulation since 1909, honoring Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. But what makes the 1981 penny so special? It all comes down to a significant, yet little-known issue that happened during the minting process. You see, a small batch of these pennies was struck with a significant error, an error that would eventually make them highly valuable to collectors. In 1981, some pennies were accidentally minted with the wrong date on them, a mistake that is far more common than most people realize in the world of coin collecting. These pennies are known as off-center or mule errors, where the dies that struck the coins were not aligned properly. The result? A limited number of pennies that were made with a major flaw. To the untrained eye, these mistakes might look like simple imperfections, but to numismatists and collectors, they represent a rare opportunity to own a piece of history. When a coin is struck off-center, it can result in unique designs and features that are different from the standard coin. For the 1981 penny, these off-center strikes can make the coin appear more like an error than a regular minting. These coins are highly coveted by collectors because they are so rare. Some of these off-center 1981 pennies have been sold for thousands of dollars, way above their face value of 1 cent. But this is where things get really interesting. In the world of rare coins, the value of a 1981 penny can skyrocket, with certain examples being valued at astronomical figures. In fact, some collectors believe that the rarest 1981 pennies could be worth as much as $685 million. That's right, millions. So, what's going on here? How could a penny, a coin that is virtually worthless to most people, possibly have a value of nearly $700 million? So, how does a penny end up with such an insane price tag? To answer that, let's talk about a very special 1981 penny that's been making headlines. This penny was discovered to be one of the most error-ridden coins ever produced by the U.S. Mint. It's not just an off-center strike, it's a coin with a unique combination of multiple errors, including a misplaced mint mark and a partial strike. The rarity of this combination has led it to be valued at a staggering $685 million, making it one of the most expensive coins ever recorded. To give you some perspective, the average 1981 penny in circulation today is worth, well, 1 cent. But coins like this are anomalies. They're extremely rare and were never intended to be released to the public. Most of these error pennies were caught during the minting process and were either corrected or destroyed. However, some slipped through the cracks, and over time, they became valuable artifacts of history. Coins like this one are a testament to the imperfections that happen during the minting process. But it's not just the physical errors that make them valuable. It's also about the story behind them. Collectors are willing to pay massive amounts for coins that are unique, rare, and have a fascinating history. When you think about it, these error coins are pieces of history that you can hold in your hand. The world of coin collecting, or numismatics, has been around for centuries. From ancient Roman coins to modern American currency, collectors have always sought out rare and unique coins. In recent years, the value of certain coins has soared, especially for those with significant historical errors. The 1981 penny is just one example of how a simple mistake in the minting process can lead to astronomical values in the world of numismatics. So, what's the takeaway from all of this? The 1981 penny might seem like just another copper coin, but its story is far more complex. Whether it's the unique errors or the fascinating history of how it came to be, there's no denying that this penny, and others like it, hold incredible value in the right circumstances. And who knows? You might just have a rare one sitting in your pocket right now. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins, history, and hidden treasures, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting content. You never know what valuable coins you might find in your own collection, or your pocket. Next, 2016 1-cent USA coin. If you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications so you never miss out on any of our videos about rare coins, history, and the incredible world of numismatics. Today, we're talking about a coin that might be in your pocket right now, the 2016 1-cent coin. While most people think of this penny as just another piece of pocket change, it turns out that there's a lot more to it than meets the eye. In fact, some collectors believe that certain 2016 pennies could be worth as much as $668 million. The 2016 penny, also known as the Lincoln cent, is part of a long tradition of U.S. currency dating back to 1909. This coin features the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, the front side, and the modern Union Shield design on the reverse, the back side. While the design has changed over the years, the penny has remained a staple of American currency for over a century. In 2016, the United States Mint produced over 8 billion 1-cent coins, which were mostly made from copper-plated zinc. This massive production makes the 2016 penny one of the most common coins in circulation today. But here's where things get interesting. While the vast majority of these pennies are worth just 1 cent, a select few have been valued at millions of dollars. How, you ask? It all comes down to something called a minting error. Minting errors are mistakes that happen during the coin production process, and they can significantly impact the value of a coin. Whether it's a misaligned die, an off-center strike, or a double die, these errors can make a coin much rarer and, therefore, far more valuable. In the case of the 2016 penny, there are some very specific error coins that have caused a stir in the world of coin collectors. One of the most significant types of errors found on the 2016 penny is known as the double die error. A double die occurs when the die that strikes the coin is improperly aligned, causing the design to be imprinted twice. The result is a coin with a blurry or doubled design, which can make it stand out in a way that regular pennies simply don't. The double die error is one of the most sought-after mistakes in the numismatic world. The 2016 penny, in particular, has a small number of these double die errors that are extremely rare. When collectors find these coins, they're often willing to pay huge sums of money to add them to their collection. In fact, some of these 2016 double die pennies have sold for thousands of dollars, far more than their face value of 1 cent. But here's where it gets really interesting. Some of the most well-known 2016 pennies with double die errors have been valued at significantly higher amounts. Some estimates even claim they could be worth up to $668 million. How is that possible? Well, the value of a coin like this isn't just based on its rarity, it's also influenced by the demand from collectors and investors who are willing to pay big money for a truly unique find. To give you some perspective, the average 2016 penny is worth 1 cent. But when it comes to rare minting errors like the double die, the price can skyrocket. The reason behind this is that these coins are often produced in small quantities, and over time, they become harder to find. Some collectors will go to great lengths to track down these coins, offering tens of thousands, or even millions, of dollars to acquire them. Coins with minting errors are highly coveted in the numismatic world. It's not just about owning a rare coin, it's about having a piece of history. The 2016 double-die pennies are incredibly rare, and their uniqueness has made them one of the most valuable modern coins. In some cases, the combination of rarity, error, and collector demand can push the price of these pennies to unimaginable levels. While $668 million may sound like an extraordinary figure, it's not unheard of in the world of rare coins. Just as other famous coins, like the 1933 St. Gaudens double eagle or the 1943 copper penny, have fetched massive prices at auction, the 2016 double-die penny has become one of the most coveted modern coins. And this isn't just about the money, it's also about the legacy these coins represent. For years, rare error coins have captivated collectors and investors. Coins like the 1943 copper penny, which was accidentally struck with copper rather than steel, and the 1933 St. Gaudens double eagle, which was never officially released to the public, have broken auction records and sold for tens of millions of dollars. The 2016 penny, while relatively new, is following in those footsteps, proving that even modern coins can have a remarkable value when they contain a unique flaw. So, what's the takeaway here? The 2016 penny might seem like just another piece of pocket change, but its value could be far greater than you ever imagined. Whether it's a double-die error or another unique flaw, certain 2016 pennies have become incredibly valuable. While it's true that the vast majority of 2016 pennies are worth only 1 cent, the rare errors are worth far more. In fact, they could be worth millions, and if you're lucky enough to find one, you might be holding a treasure in your hand. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins, history, and hidden treasures, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content. Who knows? You might have a valuable coin sitting in your collection right now.